name is Sam Belke. Welcome to the park. This is Armada Jams. I wanted to take a minute and just make a few announcements. I want to make sure that everybody noticed all the banners on the fence. That's important because those are our sponsors. Those are the people that pay for the bands. So when you're out and about in town, please let them know that you saw them on the fence and that you appreciate their support. I wanted to say that we have Channel 6 here again, so if you wanted to see the concert again, you can catch it on the internet, probably on Friday. It's usually posts on the Friday after the Wednesday concert. And if you just Google Armada Jams and the date, magic, it comes up.
Awesome.
Yep. Next week is our Uncle Sam Jam and our potluck in the park. So I'm bringing the hot dogs and the beans and the setup. And you need to bring a dish to pass, and we'll have a picnic, and we'll have some great music. We have KO Studios coming. They're bringing their students with them. We had them here last year, and the town really loved having the students on stage and the interaction and all that, so we're having them back for the picnic. Tonight, we have Mitch Washer, and I met this man, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago now. He's a friend through John Salcedo, who's the Wayward Wind guy. You guys all know John.
John and Rick?
Yeah. They do a concert called Better Than Work. It's a band, I guess, that does concerts. That's the way that works. If you're lucky enough to get a ticket, they usually do that in Richmond, and they just play for the fun of it. It's a great time. He's out and about in town. He does gigs at the Dryden Bar. He's at the Stony Creek Roadhouse. He's at Tilted Access in Lapeer. I remembered that one. And he was also a contestant on The Voice about 3 years ago. So big talent here. It's a big night for us in Armada. So here you go.
Thank you. We couldn't ask for better weather. This is awesome. Coming home from work today, I thought it was going to rain, but I was wrong, and I like that. I'm going to do a couple songs for you tonight. We'll be here till about 8:30, and if there's something you want to hear, you can hook up with that young lady right there that's waving at you. That's my wife, Debbie. You'll learn more about her later. She'll be up to sing with me later on as well. And we're going to do older tunes, some easy listening stuff I hope you like, some country that I hope you like, and some originals that I wrote on my latest album called Better Than Work. And Deb's got a couple copies of that available too if you're interested. If you're not, you can use it as a shower mirror, a coaster, or a frisbee. It works for a lot of different things. Anyway, my name's Mitch Washer. Glad to be here, and I'm glad the weather's cooperated. I'm glad you guys came out. Don't forget to honor your sponsors. They make it all possible. I was just saying that, Leonard doesn't have this. We're from the little town of Leonard, and they don't have anything like this, and they need to get with it so we can keep up with Armada. I'm going to start out with one of my favorite artists, James Taylor. I love James. And I grew up as a kid playing and listening to him, and it's always been fun. One of my favorite tunes that he's ever done is called Fire and Rain. Yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. And I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Gotta look down upon me, Jesus. You gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. And I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. I've been working my mind to an easy time, and my back turns toward the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone lines to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and their pieces on the ground. And I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Little James. This is a neat song about Vietnam veterans. The song was done by Stephen Stills of Crosby, Stills and Nash fame. And for those of you that have ever flown airplanes or flown helicopters, you might be able to relate to some of this. The name of the song is called Treetop Flyer. I don't pay taxes 'cause I never filed. I don't do anything that don't make me smile. I love my aeroplane 'cause she's got style. I'm a treetop flyer, a born survivor. I'll fly any cargo you can dare to run. Ain't no such thing as an easy run. Fly down in the canyon, I don't ever see the sun. Ain't no such thing as an easy run. I'm a treetop flyer, a born survivor, a treetop flyer, a born survivor. I'm running low, I'm in high demand. Fly 15 feet over the Rio Grande. I blow the mesquite right up off of the sand. Seldom seen, especially when I land. I'm a treetop flyer, a born survivor, a treetop flyer. born survivor. People ask me, where did you learn to fly that way? Out in Vietnam, chasing NVA, where the government taught me, and they taught me right. They said, fly under that tree line, boy, you might be alright. I'm a treetop flyer, a born survivor, a treetop flyer, a born survivor. I'm flying low, I'm running hard and fast. Promise my woman this is gonna be my last. Well, I put the ship down and I tie her fast, and some old boy walks up to me and says, hey son, you wanna make some fast cash? I'm a treetop flyer, a born survivor, a treetop flyer, a born survivor. Well, I may be wrong, sometimes I'm not. I'm a smuggler and I might get shot. I don't want to die, I don't ever want to get shot. I love my aeroplane 'cause she's so hot. I'm a treetop flyer, a born survivor, a treetop flyer, a born survivor. I always work alone, thank you. I'll do another James Taylor tune for you. I live in the little town of Leonard. It's 4 miles to the nearest paved road. Unless you take the back way, then it's only 2. But saw another song by James Taylor called Country Roads. Take to the highway, won't you lend me your name? Your way and my way seem to be one and the same. Mama don't understand it, she wants to know where I've been. I must be some kind of natural born fool to wanna pass this way again. But you know I can feel it, child, on a country road. Sail on home to Jesus, won't you, good girls and boys? I'm all in pieces, oh, you can have your own choice. But I can see a heavenly band full of angels, and they're coming to set me free. I don't know nothing about the wire wind, but I can tell you that it's bound to be, 'cause you know I can feel it, child, on a country road. And you know you're gonna take me right now, walking down a country road. La 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 la. Country road, yeah, yeah. Walking down the country road. La 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 la. La 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 la. Country road, yeah, yeah. Walking down a country road. Thank you. Do a little Crosby, Stills and Nash tune for you. Without Stills and Nash. Name of the song's called Southern Cross. Got out of town on a boat for the southern islands, sailing to reach before a following sea. She was making for the trains on the outside, on a downhill run to Papa Haiti. Off the wind on this heading lies the Marquesas. We got 80 feet of the water line, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. And think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, but your voice is calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows she knows, who knows love can endure. And you know it will. And you know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, and you understand now why you came this way, and the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship, all the flags are flying. She's all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, but your voice is calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows she knows, who knows love can endure. And you know it will. And you know it will. So we cheated and we lied and we tested, but we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do. You will survive being bested. Somebody fine gonna come along, make me forget about loving you in the Southern Cross. Thank you. All right. How's everybody doing? Good? Can you hear it? All right. Is it too loud? All right. Here's an old Simon and Garfunkel tune I know you love. John Salcedo and I used to do this one together. Still do. But he's not here. He's at the Tiger game. I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I have squandered my existence for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies in jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear, and he disregards the rest. I left my home and my family. I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers. Twilight of a railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Help me out. La la la, la 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 la. Asking only workman's wages, I went looking for a job, but I got no offers. Just to come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters, they aren't bleeding me, leading me, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries a reminder, every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you. Thanks for helping me out on that one. I'm going to do an original for you. This is a song I wrote about a year ago, and it has a happy ending, which is good. All my songs have happy endings. This one is about a guy who never goes to church, decides he wants to go to church one Sunday, and he remembers this church from a long time ago when he met his first wife, or when he met his wife. And they were married in this church, and he hadn't been back in many a year, and they had since parted. And he ends up going to church one Sunday, and they hook back up after 30 years. The name of the song is More Than a Month of Sundays. It goes like this. He walked to church last Sunday, something he had never done. Neath the cross in the courtyard, stained glass shining in the sun. He could hear them church bells ringing. He had heard that sound before. With a girl in a white dress, nothing else he wanted more. Ah, but this time it was different. His love had gone away. As he climbed the steps, opened that door, I quietly heard him say, it'll take more than a month of Sundays to turn this life around. More than good old gospel singing, Sunday morning coming down. I've been face to face with the devil. Only a miracle can help me now. It'll take more than a month of Sundays to turn this life around. Well, he sat there in the back row while the choir sang Amazing Grace. He could hear the preacher preaching, brother, there's a better place. He spoke of heaven and hell and of angels, and a man dying on a cross, and a faith that could move a mountain, seeking and saving the lost. Then a woman sat down beside him, a face he'd seen before, in a white dress in that little white church in 1984. It'll take more than a month of Sundays to turn this life around. More than good old gospel singing, Sunday morning coming down. I've been face to face with the devil. Take a miracle to help me now. It'll take more than a month of Sundays to turn this life around. It'll take more than a month of Sundays to turn this life around. Yeah, a month of Sundays. A month of Sundays. Thank you. See, I told you it had a happy ending. We have any Vince Gill fans in the audience? Yeah. I love Vince. Vince is one of my favorite country artists. One of my life goals is to meet the guy one of these days. I'd love to do that. Maybe sing a song with him. That would even be more fun. But he's a busy guy, so. I want to do one of his bluegrass tunes that, again, it's nice when you got a banjo and a stand-up bass and all that kind of stuff, but we're going to do it without that. It's a song called Hills of Caroline. I was born in Guilford County, way back up in the pines. It's a place I remember in the hills of Caroline. My daddy wasn't much of nothing, spent his whole life doing time. Mama taught me about Jesus in the hills of Caroline. Met a girl, her name was Hattie, sweet and gentle, pure and kind. She taught me how to love a woman in the hills of Caroline. Marry some sweet day, she would be mine. Hattie's gone up to see Jesus in the hills of Caroline. If I die before tomorrow, one request, if you don't mind, bury me right next to Hattie in the hills of Caroline. Bury me right next to Hattie in the hills of Caroline. Thank you. I'm going to do another original for you, and this is off my album Better Than Work. And Debbie, my wife, we've been married 32 years just last week, so I've been around her for a long time. We actually met in the Metropolitan Detroit Youth Chorus many years ago as teenagers. And we used to sing every Sunday in different churches around town, around the Detroit area. And she hated my guts because I was a guitar player and I was a snob and all of that stuff. But she learned to love me after a while, I guess. Anyway, she a couple years ago, it's been more than a couple, it's probably been 10 or 15 years ago, she goes, "Why don't you write a song for us?" And I said, "Well, why don't I write a song about you and how all that worked?" And it was really a fun story, and some of the guys that I play with today, that play guitar with me today, were there the day that this actually happened, and it was a lot of fun. But the name of the song is called Deborah Ann, and every bit of it is true. And it goes like this. I climbed upon that bluebird bus, just one seat for the two of us, and oh, I didn't know her name. I liked her looks and I loved her smile. After a little while, well, my whole life was changed. We were singing songs that Sunday morn with a preacher preaching hellfire and storm, and I didn't hear a word that preacher said. Her blue eyes took my breath away. I still remember it till this day. She finally introduced herself and said, "My name is Deborah Ann. No, I ain't looking for a man, but here I am." I was singing lead in a 5-piece band. Little did I know what she had planned, and she showed up and listened for a spell. She was a new girl in this place. I could see the look on my ex-girl's face. Her and her friends were all as mad as hell. Her name is Deborah Ann. I think she's looking for a man. Well, here I am. Well, I drove her home that Sunday night. I kissed her lips in the pale moonlight, and she just smiled, said she enjoyed the day. Well, me, I was on cloud 9, and the exes, well, they're all doing fine, and frankly, I don't care anyway. Her name is Deborah Ann. I think she's looking for a man, my Deborah Ann. That was many years ago, through fire and rain in Mexico, loving this guitar-picking man. Was always in her plans, my Deborah Ann. Well, I'm dreaming of a silver bus, another 5-piece band, and the two of us and the kids, well, they're off making plans. Well, I must have heard what that preacher said about a guy whose words are written in red, who sent me an angel named Deborah Ann. Her name is Deborah Ann. She got her guitar-picking man, my Deborah Ann. Oh, my Deborah Ann. And that's how it was. There's another song on the album too, which I can't remember which one it is. Oh man, it's about my ex-girlfriends, right? You always, you had this love that you thought might work out, and you thank God it kind of didn't, because you're happy with the one you have now. But what about those other people that you could have maybe worked it out? Which song was that? Huh? I Remember When. Yeah, that's the name of the song. Anyway, I don't remember the song, but I wrote that song and I put it out on Facebook. And a bunch of my old girlfriends jumped on Facebook and said, "Is that song about me?" And I said, "I can't tell you. That wouldn't be good. You can't tell." And Deb hated the song, so. But Anyway, so she got her song on the album too, and that was a lot of fun. I want to do another song for you. It's really the title song on the album, called "Better Than Work." I've worked at GM for 32 years now, and worked in engineering, and really have had a great career with GM. I can't complain at all. But you know, sometimes it's just a lot more fun going on vacation with your wife or your significant other and just enjoying life, right? And so Salcedo and the guys one time, they said, you know, you need to write a song. And I said, well, I think we'll name it "Better Than Work." So here's how it goes. Clock from 6 to 5 now, going on 29 years. I've been wrenching on caddies going down the line. A few more clicks and I'm out of here. It's Friday night, I'm done for the week. We're loading up the Chevy. She's looking real sweet, got the rag top down and the radio on. This Corvette is as good as gone. Yeah, it's better than work, whole lot more fun. Killing time in the sun, yeah, it's better than work. I think you'll agree. Working for a living is just killing me, yeah. Well, it's bumper to bumper on I-75 and nobody's going nowhere. Well, I'm making a beeline for her front door. I know she'll be waiting there. She'll meet me with a hug and a smile, them Daisy Duke jeans driving me wild on the moonlight on the front porch swing. You know this boy's only thinking one thing. Yeah, it's better than work, whole lot more fun. Killing time in the sun, yeah, it's better than work. I think you'll agree. Working for a living is just killing me, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like the money, but I'd much rather be holding my honey on a boardwalk down in Mexico. Dollar matinee in the very back row. Well, me and the boys doing gigs all night, playing in a rock and roll band, where the dance floor's jumping, she's doing alright, singing to my baby, she's my biggest fan. Pack it all up, we gotta go down the road to another show. Gotta be back Monday, working that line. I can't wait until quitting time. Yeah, it's better than work, whole lot more fun. Killing time in the sun, yeah, it's better than work. I think you'll agree. Working for a living is just killing me, yeah. Yeah, it's better than work. Oh, and a whole lot more fun. It's better than work. It's better than work. Any Garth Brooks fans out there? Yeah, a few? We'll do a little Garth for you. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How was I to know that you'd ever say goodbye. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. My life is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I the king? If I'd only known how the king would fall, who's to say you know? No, I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. My life is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. And my life is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Thank you. How many boaters do we have out there? Any guys, any folks that love boating? Well, this is a very famous Gordon Lightfoot tune that has to do with a very big boat. It didn't fare so well in a November storm. Great tune that Gordon Lightfoot did, honoring the Edmund Fitzgerald. We're going to do that one for you. Legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchagoo. Superior, they said, never gives up a dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. The good shipping crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As lake freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and a captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms as they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they've been feeling? The wind and the wires made a tattletale sound as a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait, when the wind and the waves were slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain. in the face of a hurricane west wind. Cook came on deck saying, fellas, it's too rough to feed you. 7 p.m. a main hatchway gave in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know ya. The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. Later that night, when its lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does any man know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they may have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. All that remains are the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. The Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansions. Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. Its islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in with Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November, remember. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed at the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa and down of the big lake they call Gitchagoo. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. Thank you. I'm going to play some early Johnny Cash for you. I was walking through the Ryman Auditorium. We went on a little tour when we were down in Nashville. And I remember my dad listening to this song on the Magnavox, the big monster Magnavox, you know, that you had in the front room. Listening to it on vinyl. And the name of the song was called I Still Miss Someone. It's an old Johnny Cash tune, and that was on at the Ryman. And I picked that up and I learned that song when I got home, and that was just, it stuck with me for a long time, has a lot of memories in it. It goes like this. At my door the leaves are falling, the cold wild wind will come. Sweethearts walking by together, and I still miss someone. Oh, I'll never get over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. Oh, I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we'd begun. I'll find somebody somewhere, and I still miss someone. Oh, I'll never get over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. I go out to a party looking for a little fun. I find a darkened corner, and I still miss someone. Oh, I'll never get over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. Oh, I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we'd begun. I'll find somebody somewhere, and I still miss someone. Oh, and I still miss someone. I know you guys know this one. Well, I hear that train a-comin', rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. And that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. And that train keeps a-rolling, that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison and that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Well, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I wanna stay. And I hear that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Little Johnny Cash. Do you have any Merle Haggard fans in the audience? Oh, yeah. All right, here's an old Merle tune. It's the only political song I'll sing tonight, okay? I won't do any more political stuff. Well, it sure is fun watching TV these days, isn't it? Yikes. Anyway, just pray. This song is called Are the Good Times Really Over for Good? I don't think they are, but here's how the song goes. Wishing Buck was still silver back when the country was strong. Back before Elvis, the Vietnam War came along. For the Beatles and yesterday, a man would still work and still would. The best of the free life is over now. The good times over for good. Stop rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell. Stand up for the flag and let's all ring the Liberty Bell. Build a Ford and a Chevy that'll still last 10 years like it should. The best of the free life is over now. Are the good times really over for good? I wish a Coke was still cola and a joint was a bad place to be. Back before Nixon lied to us all on TV. Before microwave ovens and a girl could still cook and still would. Best of the free life is still yet to come. The good times ain't over for good. Stop rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell. Stand up for the flag and let's all ring the Liberty Bell. Build a Ford and a Chevy that'll still last 10 years like it should. The best of the free life is still yet to come. The good times ain't over for good. Yeah, the best of the free life is still yet to come. The good times ain't over for good. Bet you haven't heard that one in a while. Is it? I'm gonna bring my wife up, Debbie. Deborah Ann. All right. Let her sing a little harmony with me. She loves to do this. We got about a half hour left here, and we're going to do a couple together. Say hi to these nice people.
Hi, everybody. Having a good time?
Yes.
I'm glad. We're going to do an old Alison Krauss tune for you. And Keith Whitley did it before Allison did it. But Keith did a great job, but I like Allison better. She's better looking than Keith. Anyway, They both did a great job on it. Keith wrote it. It's called When You Say Nothing at All. All day long I hear people talking it out loud. When you hold me near, well, you drown out the crowd. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. Well, the smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. Touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You saying best when you say nothing at all. All day long I hear people talking out loud. When you hold me near, well, you drown out the crowd. Old Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. Well, the smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. Touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. When you say nothing at all. Well, the smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. There's a touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You saying best when you say nothing at all. You saying best when you say nothing at all. This next one's an old Dan Fogelberg tune that, if any of you know anything about Dan Fogelberg, before he got real mushy and did songs like Longer Than and all these other real cool, cute, pretty songs, he was a bluegrass player and did some real cool bluegrass stuff. But this is one of the songs that he did when he was kind of coming out of his bluegrass and getting into his pretty stuff. This is a song called Go Down Easy. lost a lover in the early part of autumn, and she moved out to the country, thinking all would be forgotten. Sits down at the table with her friends and several others, and she tries real hard to never be alone. And it's hard to go down easy, and it's hard to keep from crying, and it's hard to lose a lover in the early part of autumn. Well, she learned to cook her meals, and she learned to start the fire, and she learned to make jewelry out of stones and precious metals. Sits down at the table with her friends and several others, and she tries real hard to never be alone. And it's hard to go down easy, and it's hard to keep from crying, and it's hard to lose a lover in the early part of autumn. And it's hard to go down easy, and it's hard to keep from crying, and it's hard to lose a lover in the early part of autumn. Some old dance woman. This is another old Crosby, Stills and Nash tune. So we got Crosby and Stills, we just have no Nash now. So we're almost three-part.
We do the best we can with what we have.
That's right. A little more. The name of this song's called Helplessly Hoping. Hope you enjoy it. Helplessly hoping, her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word. Get glimpses of gentle true spirit. He runs, wishing he could fly, only to trip at the sound of goodbye. Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders at the empty place inside. Regardlessly helping himself to her bad dreams, he worries, did he hear a goodbye? Or even hello? They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. Stand by the stairway, you'll see something certain to tell you. If confusion has its cost. Love isn't lying, it's loose in a lady who lingers, saying she is lost and joking on hello. They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. Thank you.
Thank you.
Another one of my favorite tunes growing up. A song called Please Come to Boston. Please come to Boston for the springtime. Staying with some old friends and they say they got lots of room. You can sell your paintings down on the sidewalk in front of that little old cafe where I'll be working soon. Please come to Boston, she said no. You come home to me. And she said, now rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver when the snow flies. To climb up into the mountains so far that we can't be found. Throw I love you echoes down the canyons. And we'll lie awake at night till they come back around. Please come to Denver, and she said no. You come home to me. She said, now rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. This drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. But of all the things I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need you, someone I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone is just too hard to take. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean. There's some stars that fell from the sky, living up on the hill. Please come to LA, and she said no. You come home to me. Said, now rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Thank you. What's next? What? This is an old America tune. Kind of takes you back into the Vietnam era too. But neat tune called Sandman. Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer. 'Cause I understand you've been running from the man that goes by the name of the Sandman. He flies the sky like an eagle in the eye of a hurricane that's abandoned. Ain't the years gone by fast? I suppose you have missed them. And I almost forgot to ask, have you heard of my enlistment? Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer. 'Cause I understand you've been running from the man that goes by the name of the Sandman. He flies the sky like an eagle in the eye of a hurricane that's abandoned. I understand you've been running from the man that goes by the name of the Sandman. He flies the sky like an eagle in the eye of a hurricane that's abandoned. I understand you've been running from the man that goes by the name of the Sandman. He flies the sky like an eagle of the eye of a hurricane that's abandoned. Here's an old Dave Mason tune you might be familiar with. Been away, haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Have you changed your style, and do you think that we've grown up differently? Still seems the same. Seems you've lost your feel for me. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Ooh, whoa. I'm going back to a place that's far away. How about you? Do you got a place to stay? Why should I care? I'm just trying to move along. We were friends, now it's the end of our let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Thank you. I'm gonna do an old Jim Croce tune for you. Jim Croce's another one of my favorites. I'll tell you, a lot of my favorites left before their time. And Jim was an awesome songwriter. Did a couple cool songs. I'm gonna do one of them for you now called Don't Mess Around with Jim. You wanna join me later? Or do you wanna sing that one? All right, here we go. Uptown got its hustlers, Bowery got its bums. 42nd Street got a big Jim Walker. He's a fool shooting son of a gun. When it's big and dumb as a man can come, and it's stronger than a country horse. And when the downtown folk get together at night, all call Big Jim boss just because. Don't you know you don't tug on Superman's cape? You don't spin into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. No, 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 no. Well, out of southern Alabama came a country boy saying, I'm looking for a man named Jim. I'm a pool shooting boy, my name is Willie McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Well, I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street, driving a drop-top Cadillac. Well, it may sound funny, but it took all my money, and I come to get my money back. Everybody sing, don't you know that you don't tug on Superman's cape? You don't spin into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spin into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. No, 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 no. Well, a hush fell over the pool room. The two men came a-walking in off the street. When the cutting was done, the only part that wasn't bloody was the soles of the big man's feet. He was cut in about 100 places, and he was shot in a couple of more. And you never would believe the story going around. Big Jim hit the floor. Oh, ho, ho. Don't you know you don't tug on Superman's cape? You don't spin into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spin in the wind. You don't pull the mask off that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Especially when he's from Armada or Leonard. What do we got, about one more? All right. Let's see, I'm gonna do an Eagles tune. I haven't done any Eagles stuff tonight. Why not? We need to do an Eagles tune, right? All right, I'm gonna do one called Take It to the Limit. And then we'll do one more after that, then we'll be done? How's that? All right, so two more. Slow the film down. Here we go. of the evening, when the bright lights fade into blue, I was thinking about a woman who might love me I never knew. No, I've always been a dreamer, spent my life running around, so hard to change, I can't seem to settle down. The dreams I've seen lately keep on turning out and burning out and turning out the same. Put me on a highway and show me a sign, and take me to the limit one more time. You can spend all your time making money. You can spend all your love making time. If it all fell to pieces tomorrow, would you still be mine? When you're looking for your freedom and nobody seems to care, you can't find the door, you can't find it anywhere. There's nothing to believe in. Still you're coming back, you're running back, you're coming back for more. Put me on a highway and show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit, and take it to the limit, and take it to the limit one more time. All right, we're going to end with a James Taylor tune that we do at the end of all of our shows, and it's pretty lightly done. It's not done very often. I think this was right before he divorced Carly Simon. I'm not sure.
That's not happening to us.
Anyway, this song is called "You Can Close Your Eyes." Pretty tune. Where the sun is slowly sinking down, and the moon is slowly rising. This old world must still be spinning around, and I still love you. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes, it's alright. I don't know no love songs, I can't sing the blues anymore, but I can sing this song. You can sing this song when I'm gone. Well, it won't be long long before another day. We're gonna have a good time. Ain't no one gonna take that time away. And you can stay as long as you like. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes, it's alright. I don't know no love songs. I can't sing the blues anymore. But I can sing this song. You can sing this song when I'm gone. Thanks a lot. Hope everybody had a good time. I sure did. Thanks for the invite to come out.
Wonderful. That was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. I wanted to say before everybody leaves, happy wedding anniversary to Michelle and William. I think it's 25 years. So, woohoo for them. Come back next week for our potluck. We'll have hot dogs and some rock and roll, and we'll have a party in the park to celebrate our country's birth.
Awesome. That's a wrap.